Welcome to this week's vlog. Long weekend in Brisbane. I thought I'd come up here into Lamington National Park and chase some waterfalls. Rain last night, so the waterfalls are full. Very slippery on the way in. So come on in, let's chase some waterfalls today. Okay, so here I am at this beautiful little waterfall here in O'Reilly's. I've got my camera set up on the ground here and I'll take you down in a minute and I'll show you my setup. It's quite slippery where I am and I've actually got the creek running straight past me and I'm sort of half in the creek, half out of the creek. I'm waiting for the light at the moment because there's just patches of sunlight on the waterfall and I don't want to capture those because it's going to give me blown highlight. So I'm waiting for the sun to drop behind a tree or something like that to completely darken this area down and take that patchy light out. You can see it on my face here in front of me. It's just sort of moved now into my face, so I'll move out of it a little bit for you. It pays to really walk around the scene and make sure you really take it all in. There's a lot here to take when I first turned up, a lot. And I thought I had my composition over a little bit further and it seemed okay. It seemed like a pretty good composition. I put my camera down, I started to set up a little bit and it was just too high. And the rock in the foreground just didn't anchor like I wanted it to. So I had a little bit of a walk around here and I found these little rocks that lead in with this bunch of leaves that sort of soften that foreground a little bit before it gets to the rocks. And I'm finding it's a really pleasing image. I've got it ISO 50, f16 I think it is off the top of my head, an 8-second shutter. I'll put the image up for you now. I also want to talk to you about the right selection of lenses. I normally use my 17 to 55 2.8 on my D500. Overall I find it's one of the best lenses. Every now and again you need something different. I've had to break out my 11 to 16 2.8 Fakina on the front here just to get it wide enough in the front to capture what I need, okay, and get the entire scene in. With the 17 to 55 it just wouldn't have been quite right. But you need to be very careful when using your ultra wide angle lenses because you do get a reasonable amount of distortion in them, so you have to be very careful. I've had mine now for a number of years and I've only used it a handful of times, but when you need it, the results are absolutely stunning. Okay everybody, so that's me done for the afternoon. I'm heading on out. I didn't get to the waterfalls I wanted to. The tracks were just too dangerous for me to walk in. I have rolled my ankle a couple of times, so I'm hobbling out of here this afternoon, so it's quite a hike out. It took me a couple of hours to get in, so it's probably going to take me a couple of hours to get out. I may get sunset on the way out if I get back to the car in time, though I'm not holding my breath on that one. If I do, I'll put the images on after here. I may even film a little bit for the vlog for that. Hope you've enjoyed watching. Sometimes landscape photography just doesn't turn out the way you expect it or the way you plan. Sometimes it does. I've still got at least one solid image from today. Hopefully I got a few more, but we'll see. Guys, anyway, thanks for watching. If you like the videos, consider subscribing. If you do subscribe, please hit the bell icon so you get notified when I upload my new videos. Until next week, see ya.